Recently, I had a scary experience that caused me to consider whether I am truly living in alignment or in congruence with my values. Now, when we're kids, we are told or shown what to value based on what our parents or guardians or those major influencers in our life demonstrate. But we don't really know what we really value until we're adults and we've had our own life experiences. For example, maybe you were raised in a family that really valued personal privacy, but you found that as an adult, you value being open and vulnerable with people because you see how how you're able to create meaningful connections. But you may never actually realize that that's a value unless you stop and consider the question, what do I value? What is most important to me as a person and how I want to show up in life, how I want to direct my life? If we don't ask ourselves that question and really reflect on it, we can just end up continuing to tell ourselves that we value certain things because, well, someone else said we should. But this can leave us feeling with this internal sense of incongruence or like something's not quite right or even just meh. Then we get to the end of our life or we have some life-altering or life-threatening experience that makes us stop and think. And this is where my scary experience comes in. My doctor saw something on an ultrasound that he was very concerned could be cancer, so he sent me for some additional testing. Now I'm waiting for the final results to come back, but it looks like everything's fine. However, let me tell you, those few weeks have caused me to look at my life differently. Now I've already done a lot of work on reflecting on what I value, but I realize there are areas of my life where I'm sacrificing certain things that are important to me to maybe please others or because I'm afraid of how someone may react. So this experience really validated the importance of knowing and embracing and living in congruence with my values. Now I know I'm not going to do it perfectly from here on out, but I'm more aware of it now, so I'm going to work even harder on it. So if you're not quite sure what your values are, there are so many resources out there that can help you. You can even just go to Google and type in list of values. Print out a list, go through, circle the ones that you feel are most important to you. There's also a pretty cool app that I found called Core Values Exercise that helps you identify which values are important, most important, and not really that important. But here's a warning. When you go through an exercise like this, you're probably going to feel like you should value certain things when in reality they may not be that important to you. So just be aware of that. I'll put the link to that app in the comments if you're interested in checking it out. But I hope by doing this exercise, it will give you even more confidence to live in a way that truly honors who you are and what is important to you today.